control the spread of coronavirus. The Washington-based World Kashmir Awareness Forum has urged the United Nations and the Organization of Islamic Cooperation to intervene to secure the release of Kashmiri leader Muhammad Yasin Malik. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Imran Khan has urged the nation to observe self-quarantine to fight the threat of coronavirus pandemic. In his address to the nation today, he said complete lockdown of the country is not feasible as 25% of our population lives below the poverty line. He said going for a complete lockdown will make the life of poor people miserable. He said he would have gone for a complete lockdown of the country had there been a similar situation in Pakistan as it was in China, Italy, and France. He said we can come out of this challenging time by observing precautionary measures. Imran Khan said our country has neither the resources nor the capacity to meet the requirements of the people confined to homes for 2 weeks. He said precautionary measures have already been taken by shutting down big shopping malls, schools, colleges, universities, etc. Imran Khan said he and his entire team is diligently working on coping with this challenge. He also urged the media to play its due role in educating the people to avoid panic. Prime Minister Imran Khan has appealed to American President Donald Trump to lift the sanctions against Iran on humanitarian grounds till the COVID-19 pandemic is over. In a tweet, he said the people of Iran are facing untold sufferings as sanctions are crippling the country's efforts to fight COVID-19. He said the humanity must unite to fight this pandemic. The Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi telephoned his Iranian and Nepalese counterparts and exchanged views on the situation arising out of the outbreak of COVID-19. Talking to the Iranian Foreign Minister Mohammad Javad Zarif, he expressed deep sorrow and grief over the loss of precious lives in Iran due to coronavirus. He apprised the Iranian leader about Prime Minister Imran Khan's efforts, urging the world community to lift sanctions on Iran to deal with the pandemic. In his conversation with Nepalese Foreign Minister Radip Gyawali, Shah Mahmood Qureshi emphasized on activating SAARC platform to deal with the coronavirus. The Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi and his Sri Lankan counterpart Dinesh Gunawardene also discussed preventing the spread of coronavirus and tackling this global challenge in a telephonic conversation today. Shah Mahmood Qureshi said in view of the coronavirus outbreak, Pakistan is desirous to convene SAARC Health Ministers video conference to take joint action and steps and promote regional cooperation in this regard. The Sri Lankan Foreign Minister thanked Pakistan's efforts to mobilize the SAARC Forum to tackle the epidemic. Both the leaders agreed to continue consultations to address this global challenge and other regional issues. At least 200 Chinese doctors reached Islamabad today to help Pakistan deal with coronavirus. China is also providing $34 million to Pakistan to cope with the situation arising out of the threat of corona spread. Other assistance by China includes 300,000 face masks and 10 ventilators. The Chairman, National Disaster Management Authority, Lieutenant General Mohammad Afzal, has urged the pharmaceuticals and distribution companies to ensure provision of coronavirus protection drugs to the public. During a meeting with the representatives of the pharmaceutical companies today, he said Pakistan is currently facing a difficult situation and it is not the time to earn illegal profit but to save lives. And the Punjab Pakistan Army is being called to assist the civil administration in tackling the corona challenge. Talking to newsmen in Lahore this afternoon, the Chief Minister Usman Khan Bustar said 5 special hospitals are being set up for corona patients, while 1,000-bed quarantine center has been set up at the Expo Center. He said field hospitals are also being set up for corona patients. He appealed to the public to observe precautionary measures. The Sindh government has imposed a 15-day lockdown across the province from 12 tonight. In a video message, the Chief Minister Syed Murad Ali Shah said strict decisions are being taken after consultations with all the political parties, stakeholders, and concerned departments for the safety of the people. Meanwhile, the Sindh government has also sought Pakistan Army's help to deal with coronavirus. The Khyber Pakhtunkhwa government has decided to ban all inter-district public transport from tomorrow for 7 days in the province. The decision has been taken to prevent the spread of coronavirus in the province. This is Radio Pakistan. Radio Pakistan has released a song to pay tribute to the services of frontline doctors, health staff, and paramedics in the fight against coronavirus. The song praises their dedication, devotion, and the spirit to serve the humanity, besides boosting their and the nation's morale in these challenging times. In China, the government and companies have expedited efforts to revive business activities and industrial production after successfully fighting coronavirus pandemic. The country, after returning to normalcy, has accelerated production at all factories to help stabilize the global supply chain. In Iran, the death toll from COVID-19 has reached 1,685 with 129 deaths in the past 24 hours. The health ministry spokesman told state television the total number of infected people in the country has reached 21,638. Meanwhile, Iran's supreme leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, in a televised address today, rejected the American offer to help Iran in its fight against the coronavirus pandemic. In Italy, 793 people died in a single day, taking the death toll from coronavirus to 4,825. The authorities have reported 6,557 new cases of coronavirus, raising the total to 53,578 in the country. In India, millions of people stayed indoors today due to one-day curfew imposed by the Modi government in an effort to help check the spread of coronavirus pandemic. The government also suspended all non-essential passenger transport and train services, besides international flights operation till the 31st of this month. In occupied Kashmir, despite world struggling against deadly coronavirus pandemic, Kashmiris are facing arrests, killings, and intimidation at the hands of the Indian troops during cordon and search operations. According to Kashmir Media Service, the Indian troops arrested at least 62 Kashmiris, including 2 women, during 256 cordon and search operations in Kashmir Valley and Jammu region over the past 21 days. The Washington-based World Kashmir Awareness Forum has expressed concern over the fast unto death announcement by the chairman Jammu and Kashmir Liberation Front, Mohammad Yasin Malik, from the 1st of next month. In a statement, the forum sought the intervention by the United Nations and the Organization of Islamic Cooperation for his immediate release. Shab-e Mirajun Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa wasallam is being observed with religious fervor, great respect and devotion across the country tonight. A large number of believers will offer special prayers all the night to seek blessings of Allah the Almighty. And finally, the weather. Rain, wind, thunderstorms are expected in Balochistan, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Islamabad, Punjab, Gilgit-Baltistan, and Kashmir during the next 12 hours. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link, facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.